over the last few years, I've spent a lot of time in nursing homes and retirement homes with my in-laws, and see people sitting all the time, especially in the retirement side where they're still, they still know what's happening, and they still, so we thought that we could start a program with local community high school and bring students who are interested to, and get them to develop programs which would stimulate the people in retirement homes both physically and mentally, and then come in and implement those within. There's nothing older people like more than kids.
Yeah.
And it would be great on both sides. Improve the life of the seniors, the quality of life, and increase the sense of community within people, the kids from high school.
Very good.
And sense of compassion and empathy.
And actually, to build on that too, kids need to have 40 hours of volunteer work.
Yes, we were talking about that.
So you build on that, you
Yeah.
use that as an opportunity for them to make their hours,
Yeah.
which actually should be 40 hours per year. But
I agree. I agree.
yeah, it's just my thought.
For the whole
4 years.
I know.
Which is nothing.
Make it
It's
40
nothing.
for every year. That's even more impactful.
Oh, I didn't realize it was on that.
Actually, I went to hear Craig Kielberger.
Oh, yeah.
And his organization is so dynamic, and I wish it was more out there in the public, but they don't spend whatever they get on advertising. It's all done through word of mouth. And I thought it was the programs that they have is where they get kids to go and volunteer in villages in Africa or in India and actually see how people live, people that don't have anything. And a lot of our kids, I think, get somebody to give them a letter saying they've done their volunteer hours and they haven't really done anything. And I think the school system should change to make each child, accountable and make them do volunteer work like this. And it doesn't have to be going overseas. It could be just in our own communities, because there's so many children who go to school hungry, who sometimes don't even have, a roof over their heads. And I think our children are so, they have been brought up in, a comfortable lifestyle, and they don't really know what's out there. And I think that, organizations like that, charitable organizations, should be out there, in these kids' spaces and say, okay, this should be part of your volunteer hours, and make them more aware of what the world is all about.
And speaking to the elders too, I mean, it's a benefit to both the elders and the students, because I mean, they get to learn. I mean, the elderly people want nothing better than to talk about the old days, and I mean, it's educational in some ways for the younger folks to hear that. I mean, they hear it from their parents, and it's like, yeah, I know they're bored, like whatever, you walk 2 miles to school, but to hear, blah blah blah. But to hear it from these old people who are just dying to tell a story, to talk to someone, to have that human interaction, that's a wonderful idea.
What makes them human?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's great.